It was a quiet summer evening, or so the Johnsons thought. The sun had just dipped below the horizon, leaving the neighborhood bathed in soft twilight. Inside the cozy suburban house, Emily Johnson, a bright-eyed 10-year-old, was helping her mother, Sarah, clean up after dinner. Their sandy-colored cat, Lucy, lounged lazily by the window, her green eyes fixed on something outside. Suddenly, Lucy jumped down, her tail twitching with purpose. She let out a low, determined meow and darted toward the door. Emily and Sarah exchanged puzzled glances. "What's gotten into her?" Sarah asked, but Emily was already running to follow Lucy. What they saw next would change their lives forever. Lucy slipped through the partially open door, vanishing into the dimming evening. Emily grabbed a flashlight and trailed after her heart pounding with curiosity. "Lucy, wait!" she called, but the cat was already out of sight. Minutes later, Emily found Lucy at the base of the neighbor's fence. Lucy was crouched low, her mouth gently gripping something small and wriggling. Emily froze as the beam of her flashlight illuminated the object, a tiny black puppy. "Mom, come quick!" Emily shouted, her voice trembling. Sarah arrived just in time to see Lucy carefully set the puppy down and begin licking it as if it were her own. "Where did she get that?" Sarah asked, her voice tinged with shock. The puppy let out a weak whimper, and Lucy nuzzled it gently, a clear sign of affection. By now, Emily's father, Tom, had joined them, his face a mix of confusion and concern. Over the next few minutes, Lucy carefully carried the puppy to the Johnsons' front porch, where Emily quickly found a soft blanket to wrap it in. "She's acting like its mother," Sarah murmured, shaking her head in disbelief. Lucy had always been a special cat. Adopted by the Johnsons as a kitten, she had shown a unique ability to care for others. From nurturing an injured bird to rescuing baby squirrels during a storm, Lucy had a maternal instinct that went beyond her feline nature. But this was unprecedented. The family decided to keep the puppy overnight, hoping to find its owner the next day. They placed it in a small basket lined with soft towels. Lucy immediately climbed in, curling protectively around the tiny creature. Sarah and Tom exchanged uneasy glances, but chose not to intervene. "Let's see how this plays out," Tom said. The next morning, the Johnsons began asking around the neighborhood about any missing puppies. But before they could make much progress, Lucy disappeared again. That afternoon, Lucy returned, this time with another puppy in her mouth. This one was slightly larger, but just as vulnerable. The Johnsons were speechless. Where were these puppies coming from? And why was Lucy bringing them home? Over the next 3 days, Lucy repeated this astonishing act 3 more times, until 5 tiny puppies now shared the Johnsons' home. Emily was overjoyed, but her parents were overwhelmed. "We can't keep them all," Sarah said, her voice filled with worry. "And we still don't know where they came from." As the Johnsons cared for the growing pack, rumors began to swirl in the neighborhood. Some neighbors accused Lucy of stealing the puppies, while others admired her as a hero. The tension came to a head one evening when a police officer knocked on the Johnsons' door. "We've received complaints about your cat," the officer said, trying to suppress a smile as he glanced at Lucy, who was lounging with the puppies in a large basket. The family explained everything, including Lucy's nightly escapades. Emily, determined to defend her beloved pet, mentioned that Lucy often ventured toward an old abandoned house on the edge of town. The officer decided to investigate. Accompanied by Tom, he visited the decrepit house and discovered the heartbreaking truth. A stray dog had recently given birth there, but was too sick to care for her litter. Lucy, driven by her remarkable maternal instinct, had taken it upon herself to save the puppies, carrying them home one by one. The story spread quickly, and the Johnsons went from being the center of suspicion to local heroes. The vet volunteered to treat the sick mother dog for free, while neighbors began donating food and supplies for the puppies. Lucy's story went viral online, captivating hearts across the globe. Videos of her caring for the puppies, licking them, cuddling them, even letting them try to mimic her feline habits, brought smiles and tears to viewers everywhere. When the mother dog recovered, she was reunited with her puppies. Lucy, however, didn't step aside completely. She continued to play the role of loving aunt, spending long hours with the little ones and teaching them her quirky ways. The Johnsons decided to keep one of the puppies, naming her Bella. Lucy and Bella became inseparable, a testament to the bond they had formed during those extraordinary days. This story didn't just change Lucy's life, it brought a community together, reminding everyone of the power of love, compassion, and the incredible instincts that drive us to care for one another. Lucy's heroic actions turned her into a symbol of hope and kindness. Her story shows that love knows no boundaries, not of species nor circumstance. The Johnsons, once an ordinary family, became the proud caretakers of a miracle, proving that sometimes the smallest creatures can teach us the biggest lessons.